Mentuhotep II. In general, the titularies of Mentuhotep II show a desire to return to the traditions of the Old Kingdom. In particular, he adopted a complete five-fold titulary after his reunification of Egypt, seemingly for the first time since the 6th dynasty, though known records are sparse for much of the first intermediate period that preceded him. Another proof that Mentuhotep II paid great attention to the traditions of the Old Kingdom is his second nomen, sometimes found as Sematawi Nebet Lunet Mentuhotep, the son of Hathor, the lady of Dendera, Mentuhotep. This reference to Hathor rather than Re is similar to the titulary of Pepi I. Finally, in later king lists, Mentuhotep was referred to with a variant of his third titulary. Monuments. Mentuhotep II commanded the construction of many temples, though few survive to this day. In doing so, Mentuhotep followed a tradition started by his grandfather Intef II. Royal building activities in the provincial temples of Upper Egypt began under Intef II and lasted throughout the Middle Kingdom. Most of the temple remains are also located in Upper Egypt, more precisely in Abydos, Aswan, Tod, Armant, Gebelein, El Kap, Karnak and Dendera. At Abydos, a well-preserved funerary chapel called the Mahat Chapel was found in 2014. Mortuary temple. Mentuhotep II's most ambitious and innovative building project remains his large mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahri. The many architectural innovations of the temple mark a break with the Old Kingdom tradition of pyramid complexes and foreshadow the temples of millions of years of the New Kingdom. As such, Mentuhotep II's temple was certainly a major source of inspiration for the nearby but 550-year later temples of Hatshepsut and Thutmose III. However, the most profound innovations of Mentuhotep II's temple are not architectural but religious. First, it is the earliest mortuary temple where the king is not just a recipient of offerings, but rather enacts ceremonies for the deities, in this case Amun-Ra. Second, the temple identifies the king with Osiris. Indeed, the decoration and royal statuary of the temple emphasizes the Osirian aspects of the dead ruler, an ideology apparent in the funerary statuary of many later pharaohs. Finally, most of the temple decoration is the work of local Theban artists. This is evidenced by the dominant artistic style of the temple, which represents people with large lips and eyes and thin bodies. At the opposite, the refined chapels of Mentuhotep II's wives are certainly due to the Memphite craftsmen who were heavily influenced by the standards and conventions of the Old Kingdom. This phenomenon of fragmentation of the artistic styles is observed throughout the first intermediate period and is a direct consequence of the political fragmentation of the country.